Hey, it's Ryan today, and I am thrilled to introduce you to my buddy Richard. Richard is an air fern, and air ferns, believe it or not, they need no dirt, no soil. Yeah, right? How cool is that? So you can totally take them with you on the go. And so Richard and I have been palling around for past week or so, and it's so cool to see how people light up when I set them on the counter. I'm like, oh, hey, that's Richard, by the way. And see them light up, and here we are less than a week later, and people at the grocery stores are like, oh, hey, Richard, hi, Richard. They don't even see me. I'm now just the guy who carries Richard around. I did a post on Instagram to say, hey, I'd like to introduce you to Richard. I got a notification from Instagram saying, this post is doing 85% better than your other posts. Even online, Richard's outshining me. I mean, how could he not? He's so rad. Anyways, there's lots of these different amazing air ferns. There's hundreds of varieties, small, medium, large, some that wild and mild looking, and they're so cool. So anyways, I actually made this home for him here, hand sculpted that myself. I have a little technique for doing that. And anyway, so since I've been bringing him around, everyone's been asking me about him and about air ferns and about why I'm carrying him around with me and having this kind of a relationship with the plant. Well, first off, it's a living, breathing entity. It breathes out what I breathe in. It's alive, it has a personality. Plants communicate. So why not have a little buddy that I take with me everywhere I go? And he's so low maintenance. Air ferns only require that you soak them for about anywhere between half hour to an hour, or a little more, every week to 3 weeks. That's it. They don't need anything else other than that and your love and attention and care. And so yeah, they get spa days every couple of weeks. Your little plant fern buddy, your little air fern buddy needs a spa day every couple of weeks. How cool is that? And so much interest and so much attention and so much love being shed on this little guy. I couldn't help, but respond to the request of how do I get one? How do I have that? And so I actually acquired airferns.com, which you're on now most likely, and I got all the social media handles doing what I do so that way I could spread the love and joy of these guys into the world. I also contacted a number of farmers around the country and some international farmers as well that I'm reaching out to. So that way I could establish some good communication as well as establish good contacts and people who can provide and source in ethical fashions. Because believe it or not, there is some actual real concerns that I have about these guys and how they're treated, and we'll talk about more about that later. But the biggest challenge is that they need to be cared for with little maintenance, but just a little bit. So for example, I've seen some of these in department stores, and I won't mention which ones, that just look so under-dried, like they just need a little bit of love and water. So yeah, I want to make sure that these wonderful sweet plants are being sold to the right places, and being sold to the right people in the right ways. So I've got a love and immense love for them, and because of that, I think people are really responding to that. So I couldn't help but look at what would it be like to put together a little kit that showed what it's like to be able to have one of these and bring it into your life. So I priced it all out. I talked with the farmers. I looked at a couple different options, including having a little bathtub, so that way on spa day, your little buddy can have like a little plastic bathtub to chill in and whatnot. So we got all kinds of wonderful ideas, and people, amazing suppliers just reaching out, and people connecting and thriving with this idea of having little plant friends that we can take everywhere, right? A portable living pal. How cool is that? So anyways, if you're interested in helping me get started with this project, I need a minimum of 100 pre-orders of my starter kit at $24. You give that, and I will, as a deposit, I'm going to go get the orders, show you what you will get, and follow up to show you what that starter kit looks like so you can have your own cool little air fern pet pal and name them, love them, have a cool relationship with them, take them everywhere you go. And some of that kit will include a pendant, actually, a wire pendant that you can wrap around them and hang on you, so that way you can just have them hang there with you as you go, putting off wonderful oxygen for you to breathe, clean fresh air wherever you go, and breathe into them lovingly, because they breathe what you breathe out. They breathe in what you breathe out, and you breathe in what they breathe out. How cool is that? Hi, Richard. That he actually loves that. So anyways, I've just had a lot of fun with Richard. It's been a blast. I'm really excited for this project to unfold and whatnot. But so I have that target. If you can help me make that happen, again, I need 100 people to sign up at a $24 deposit. That'll give me everything I need to supply the plants from farmers that I've been able to get a relationship with and I trust so far. I've got a couple of them picked out, and I'll get those plants. I'll put together the kit. I'll start hand making these little molds, these little homes. You get your choice of colors. Yeah, so we'll have a couple different colors we'll be putting up on there, so that way you can see those. This is the natural wood color. Of course, Richard likes that. He's all natural. So, so you put down the $24 deposit. Once the kits are completed, we'll follow up and let you know, hey, here's what's in the kit. Would you like it? And if you would, super cool. We'll ship that on out to you. My intent is to be able to include shipping in the price. That is my goal. I've looked at the margins. I think I can do it for this first batch of 100. I'm looking at including shipping in that price, and we'll let you know. But again, if you don't want the kit once I'm done building it, get your money back. No harm, no foul. But ultimately, my goal is really simple. I think everyone can now finally take the joy of nature with them on the go. The return to nature doesn't have to be a return to us going out to nature. We can bring nature to us. We can bring nature into our hearts and into our homes and everywhere we go, and bring a little joy and light. So one last little thing about Richard, story about Richard, but I think is absolutely fascinating. I never would have anticipated this. When I take him in stores and I set him down on the counter, I'm like, oh, hey, that's Richard. I've had multiple people instinctually reach out and be like, okay, oh, and they pull back like, oh, can I pet him? They want to know they can pet him because he's that cool. Like, how rad is that? And he's just one of, again, hundreds of varieties of these wonderful, amazing air ferns that are total friends. So yeah, please sign up for my Friends of the Month Club. Be one of the first 100 people to help me make that happen. Secure it with the deposit, and I'll show you what I can make. And if you want it, super cool. I'll ship it on out to you. And if not, all good. Everybody else in the future will be benefited because you're willing to take that little plunge. Richard says thanks. I say thank you. And boy, I didn't intend for this video to be so long. We'll obviously dial things in a little more, but I was just so excited. I had to share my love of Richard and these wonderful plants that we can finally, as humanity, cultivate a close bond with plants in a way that's fun and exciting and ultimately healthy. Healthy for us. Companionship is healthy. Oxygen is healthy. Fresh air is healthy. You know, so it's all good. It's all so much fun. I can't wait to keep exploring and unfolding what all the wonderful things that Richard himself and all his buddies have for us and what we have for each other as we all unfold and explore what it's like to have new plant pals that we can take with us. Living portable pals that are clean, friendly, healthy, and fun. Most importantly, lots of fun, believe it or not. So yeah, I'm looking forward to connecting with you and hearing your story of how you take your little plant pal out into the world, and what kind of reaction, what kind of joy do you spread out to the world with your new pal. Ryan Today here, and I hope you make it a great one. Bye for now.